Okay, we cleaned up the surface on the casting here, so I thought we could begin to make a new gasket for the cover. You can buy the gaskets in sheets, and quite simple, make them yourself. You line it up so you are sure you are going to cover the area, and you take a ball and hammer and begin with locating a bolt hole. Let's see. And tap it out. Just don't need any force at all. Just tap it carefully out. Okay. Now you can see we got one hole to start with. Find yourself a bolt that fits in the hole, so you so that the gasket won't move too far away for you, and it's much easier. We are going to make some holes to begin with to get a start on the holes, to lock the gasket down so it doesn't move too much. Okay, and then you just tap carefully around the edges. a bunch more for the older parts of the tractor. So you can see there isn't anything that's or let me rephrase it. It's quite simple to make one yourself. All you need is a ball pen hammer and just tap carefully around the edges, and you knock one out in no time. Okay, sometimes it can be helpful to have a parts cleaner. This one is made completely from junk, and basically from a plastic tank, some random hoses, and a pump that's connected together. I'm going to give you a better look at it when we get the dust and crap out the parts. The solution in a washing solution is just water and dishwasher soap. You know those small bricks you put in your dishwasher. And I will say it in most cases do great job on cleaning parts. As you can see, it's a plastic tub and a little stand with some fine mesh plate. It's I think it's one of those plates you use when you make a fake ceiling. And the tub is originally comes with a metal stand and wheels under it. I took away the wheels since since I was missing one. I just take off the other three. The pump is one of those generic one you hook up to your swimming pool, and so it's a quite simple setup. Down under here, but it's too dark to see it, but it's basically just the drain part of an old sink that's mounted in the tub that gives the parts washer pump its so the fluid goes from that through the hose into the bottom of the pump. Then you have the pump with a filter, and then you got the hose up. I'm going to the you used to clean the parts with. Just remember to I'm going to make a better nozzle for the washer so I can get a little more pressure out of it. Okay, then we're going to get the hydraulic pump back into the tractor. So just make sure you got it the right way in. Just balance it up. Take one of the bolts and make sure that your gasket bolts on so you don't mess that one up. Let's see. Leder. And we are good to go. So I'm gonna reposition you and take that bolt off camera. Sometimes when you're mounting a gasket, just to hold it in place, you can use a little dab of that silicone meant to replace gasket, and just a couple of small dots, just keep the gasket in place while you're mounting the other stuff. Let's see. Then the gasket just hangs there while you put the PTO shaft in, and we are going to see if we can just, okay, we are in. It can be a little tricky to get it through the hydraulic pump sometimes, since the internal of the pump is supported by the shaft. Wrong size. Let me see. Yep. Okay, we got the PTO shaft in. Now we are going to mount the new lid on the top. But before we do that, we are going to take some stuff off the old one and get into the new one. Sorry about the camera angle, guys, but we are going to take out these 4 bolts, and then this whole assembly can be moved over to the replacement lid. So we are just going to pop those off. Okay, then it's loose, and you can see the mechanism inside that's controlling the hydraulics from the input. This is basically a small crankshaft that's pushing on this here. So you can adjust. We are going to keep this and put on the other lid. So I'm just going to take this one away and get the other one up, and we are going to mount it. Okay, we are now going to take the original handle off the part lid and put the one we found on this. So it's pretty much the same thing as taking off on the other. Only a big difference here is that it's much more, it's a tighter fit to get the bolt out, since you have all this in the way.
Okay.
Now we are ready to put the new one in, and it's quite simple. Take this, push back, enter this one, and you are set up on the right side of the internal there, so you don't want miss where it belongs. Let's see. Okay, there is the new lever in the place. So we are just going to clean this up and we lift it onto the housing of the gearbox. Okay, we are going to put the cover back on the tractor and put on your gasket. Make sure you got the oil passage free, or you are in for a nasty surprise when you put it back together. So we are going to take the cover and handle that. Let's see. Put it on and just slide it carefully down. Let's see. I'll be hanging on. Okay. And we are in. Now we are just going to align with some bolts. Okay, now we have got all the bolts tightened down, so we can call this done. We now need to take and reposition that little slide to the fork that I showed you in a previous video, and we are going, and well, it's pretty much impossible to get both my hands and the camera in there. So I'm sorry that I can't show you that part, but basically you need to put both your hands down into the side covers and feel around till you find all the parts and then put it together.